Hello. Hello there. Aren't you lovely? Yes, you are. Okay, time. I'm having to be so still. So we meet again, Mr. Bond. Yes, the 24th Bond movie is here. Spectre. And it was good. Like, it's not as good as Skyfall and Casino Royale, but it's an improvement over Quantum of Solace. So where would I put this Bond movie out of all the other ones? It's good. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. It's a good Bond movie, but a bit long. So this is Daniel Craig's 4th Bond movie, and it's rumored that he's going to do a 5th one, which, from the ending of this one, I think it will carry on from Spectre. So in this Bond movie, we have the reappearance of Spectre, the organisation that was the enemy to Sean Connery's Bond during the Sean Connery era, and it's great to see it back. They've got all the little rings as well and their little meetings. Like, it's a huge homage to Thunderball, where they have the Spectre meeting and they're like introducing each one of the main like individuals of Spectre, and you got number 1, you got the head of Spectre there at the head of the table, and it's just like out of that. In this film, you have Christopher Waltz leading Spectre, and it's all in shadows, it's all in dim light, and he is feared. Like, everyone is silent when he turns up in this movie. So yeah, this is one of the longest Bond films that has been done. Over 2.5 hours long. It's a bit of a stretch. There are some moments here and there which you think, it's getting a little long. So what is there to talk about in this movie? That opening sequence. The opening sequence to Spectre is one of the best openings to a Bond film that I have ever seen. It is brilliant. It tops Skyfall. It is brilliantly done. It has a kind of a Goodfellas kind of opening, just all one shot throughout the first minute or two. There's probably some edits here and there, but it is a beautiful shot of the Day of the Dead in Mexico City. It is brilliant. It's by far one of the best moments of the film. Ben Whishaw returns as Q, and we get to see the new Aston Martin, and it is a beauty but underused. We only see the car for about, what, 15 minutes of the film, and it is then destroyed in true Bond fashion. Like, does the guy ever like keep his cars? But we get one hell of a car chase out of it with the main henchman. Dave Bautista is the main henchman in this movie, and he is intimidating. In one scene, he does literally kick the shit out of Bond, and it is brutal. We haven't seen a henchman like this since Jaws or even Objob, and he is a very intimidating villain. Jaws had metal teeth, Objob had his metal bowler hat. This is a very silly, sort of silly gimmick he's got. He has metal plated thumbs. You think, why? That sounds a bit silly. Yeah, so he can like put his thumbs into your eyes. It's gross, really, but it's fucking effective. Ralph Fiennes returns as M, and my God, I love M. The new M's brilliant, and I'm a fan of Ralph Fiennes. Like, he was great as Voldemort, and I loved him in Bruges.
Harry. Harry.
What?
It's an inanimate fucking object.
You're an inanimate fucking object!
He is a great actor, and it's great to see him back, and it's great seeing M having a bit more of a role in the Bond films now. Now, the main villain that has been teased throughout the trailers. I had a bet with a friend of mine saying that it's too much of a red herring that it would be Christopher Waltz. I honestly thought it would be Andrew Scott's character in the movie. I thought he would be the main villain. I thought he would be just like that kind of... You wouldn't think he would be the main villain, but then, oh my God, it is. But no, I end up losing that bet. Christopher Waltz is Blofeld. You watch him in Glorious Bastards, and he has that mannerism, and you know to fear this bloke. And he's brilliant. He's He's intimidating. He's not where Donald Pleasant was. Like, Donald Pleasant will always be Blofeld. No matter what kind of generation will watch it, they will know Blofeld as the bald guy with the scar. He brings this again to the table on Spectre. You fear Blofeld in this. And he is a man not to be trifled with. So Spectre does tie up some loose ends that we've seen through the Daniel Craig era, from Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace and Skyfall, that we find out that all those villains were part of Spectre, even though Quantum was being brought up quite a lot. Wait, what was Quantum? Was Quantum like a smaller corporation within Spectre? Did Spectre come out of Quantum? Like, what happened there? Like, where does Spectre come from? It doesn't really answer that. It's as if it's been there for years yet. What was the deal with Quantum and Spectre? They only recently did get the deal and the licensing to use Spectre again due to some hoo-ha through Thunderball, but you could have just explain that a little better. Also, Mr. White returns from Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. He kind of bridges the gap a little. The corporation that he's been working for, Spectre, it's everywhere. And he fears it. He fears what Spectre will do to him, knowing that he's alive. Another thing that's being thrown around at the moment is the Bond song, The Writing on the Wall by Sam Smith. I've heard it a few times. Obviously I saw it within the film with the titles, and I don't know where to go with it. I liked Casino Royale's theme. I didn't like Quantum's. I liked Skyfall's. I like this, but it doesn't sound so Bond-like. I don't really know where to stand this one. It seems too, again, drama-ish and depressing for a Bond theme. Again, it gives you what you need, this Bond film. You got a car chase, you got a plane chase. Let's chase it. That's the one thing you always have in a Bond film. You will have some sort of chase. And Daniel Craig does a good job. He's one of my favourites. He's up there with Sean Connery and Timothy Dalton. If you're expecting anything like Skyfall, you will be that little bit disappointed. Just go in expecting a good film and you'll come out enjoying a good film. Again, Sam Mendes as director. He brings us so many lovely shots in this movie. The Day of the Dead scene is brilliant. There's so many lovely shots in there. It is spectacular. The final as well is brilliantly done. It's not a huge big finale. It's sort of small and personal, which I kind of like. So Spectre, have you seen it? What did you think of it? Did you enjoy the movie, or were you like, it wasn't quite like Skyfall? So comment below with your favourite scene from Spectre and what you're looking forward to with the next Bond film, Bond 25. I've been a Movie Maniac. Enjoy.
Welcome, James. It's been a long time. And finally, here we are.